Right, Chris.
Yes.
It's time for the guest story. So hit us with your headline.
Okay, my headline is Goose exhumed after deadly drive-by shooting.
Hold on, I'm just putting that together. A goose exhumed. I always like to try and guess these before you tell me the story. I have a feeling that they're trying to find evidence for a drive-by shooting, and there's a goose that's been hit by a stray bullet, so they're digging it up to get the forensic evidence on the bullet in order to help with the investigation. Am I close, or is it just a loony digging up goose?
You're not far off, but it's a lot more
Weird.
direct than that.
Okay, go on then.
Okay.
A goose that was buried after it was reportedly shot dead in a pond in a small village has been exhumed by police for a post-mortem examination. Residents in Sandon in Hertfordshire have been expressing their shock and sadness after the death of the popular bird last weekend.
Aww.
The goose was paddling along when a gunman in a 4x4 allegedly opened fire as the vehicle was driven through the village on Sunday afternoon.
What? A gunman?
So this is Goosicide.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it. Well, I don't like it. It's terrible.
No,
But...
it's terrible.
Holy shit! What did that goose do?
Would you like to know more about the goose?
Yeah.
The window of the passenger seat was wound down, and then one of the two people inside is understood to have shot the creature in the head, which is a hell of a shot from a moving vehicle.
Yes.
Residents then removed the bird, which was simply called the Goose, from the pond before being buried.
Names have been changed for protecting the innocent.
Someone who lived in the village described the bird as a character which used to chaperone ducklings around the roads to keep them safe.
Oh, they killed the mascot.
I mean, if it was a bad goose, that's understandable. But it's like a hero goose.
Being as this goose is a personality of this village, I now feel like that this drive-by was done off the back of a tractor by a farmer from a neighbouring village.
Yeah.
And it's not a hell of a shot because he used a 12 bore in order to kill the thing. It was very hard to miss the head.
I think this is a bonus level from the new Hitman game.
Oh, I really hope so. Well, you say the goose was a nice goose. It did become aggressive during mating season when it was known to prevent people from putting letters in a postbox.
Why?
Motherfucker.
I know. Okay, well, I know we all do weird things when we're horny, but I don't think I've ever stopped somebody from putting a. Is he bothered that somebody is, putting something into something else and he's not? Is that it?
Yeah. See, if he's tampering with the Queen's mail, then it's understandable to get shot. Really.
Fuck.
That's like a royal order has come down. He's stopping the mail. You must destroy him.
I had no idea you were such a monarchist, Brett.
I was going to say, I really hope you never become king or anything. Jesus.
Yeah. Anyone gets in the front of my mail, you get blown away.
Anything else?
Flowers and messages of tribute have been left in a disused phone box next to this pond where the bird used to sometimes go.
That was the weirdest sentence. Say that again.
Flowers and messages of tribute have been left in a disused phone box next to the pond where the bird used to sometimes go.
My brain then, they went, messages and flowers. Left in a disused phone box. Where a goose used to go. What? I remember thinking that was really nice to really disturbing to just confusing in the space of like a dozen words.
You love that phone box.
Not that much, he only went there sometimes.
Yeah.
If you go all the time, it's not special.
And then the police angle is generally that they received a report of a shooting, so they had to exhume the body to see if there really was a shooting. And then it's kind of... Apparently in this situation, the police handle it in... what's the word I'm searching for? They handle it alongside the RSPCA. They kind of share the beat on a crime like this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cross jurisdiction.
Well, there's a TV show waiting to happen. You're not a cop, RSPCA man. God damn it, I still care about animal-related justice. Now exhume that goose.
I think this... okay, so when the police found out that there's been a shooting and it was a goose that snuffed it, I'm not saying this from my particular opinion, but I'm just asking, why did the police give a crap? Like, that doesn't strike me as the kind of thing the police care about all that much. Like, oh, it was a goose that died, so bugger it. Is it because the RSPCA turned up and they went, oh shit, we've got to go out there and look like we're doing
possibly.
something?
To be honest, I kind of get the feeling that because this is such a weird little village with their favourite goose, they're almost doing their investigation just to kind of keep people on side with the police and keep them happy.
Yeah.
Or the police in this particular situation refers to Harry the farmer, who gets to wear the police constable hat this week at the village. Don't worry, I'll dig the fucking goose up and have a look and see if he's been shot.
Police didn't find any evidence of foul play, but they have just had an enormous goose dinner. Later that week, someone also shot several chickens, a pig, and some sprouts, cabbage, potatoes.
Why did they shoot the vegetables?
I don't know.
This is how Brett cooks. Have you never been to his house for tea?
No, but I want to now.
Okay, right. Dead goose. Mind you, one of the stories that I didn't include, I was going to do this week, was the story about the folks who are putting up the shark safety net thing that they're essentially putting up to cordon off a beach. I think it's a beach anyway. To stop sharks going in there, and they had to stop doing it because they got attacked by sharks in the process of trying to put up a shark. I thought, well, who could have foreseen? Although it did beg the question, if you've already got a shark problem there, how the fuck do you put up a shark repellent net thing? It's already there. I have no idea how I deal with that. I'll send this drive-by farmer down there, he'll sort it out. Okay,
Maybe it was a toddler driving the car.
Right, is that it? Is there any more?
I think that's pretty much the gist of it.
That's a good story.
The sign on the way into the town has got a picture of the goose on it.
Oh, fucking hell, they love this goose.
They
I'm telling
really
you,
love this goose.
it's a rival village. Somewhere there's a rival village that's got a mallard picture outside their village.
I think this is weird enough to be real.
Did Chris make this up? Did he come on our show and then lie straight off the bat, just like that?
Sounds like him.
It would say a lot about his podcast if he did, wouldn't it? Come on our show and then just goes and lies straight away. Right, I'm gonna say I'll say it's fake. I think you've been ballsy and you've made it up. I feel really stupid for saying that already.
It is true, amazingly.
I mean, yay for me, but I feel bad for Phil.
I feel bad for Phil and I feel bad for the goose.
Oh.
Yeah,
amazingly, this comes via Sky News.
Oh, wow.
The sad part is this was published on the 27th of February, and it's not been updated since, so I don't actually know the extent of their investigations.
Yeah, if they've solved the case. We never will. They won't give a shit on there.
Probably not.
Yeah, I really want to know. We should go digging.
Yeah, Nancy Drew style.
Yeah,
the best part is they actually have a photo of the goose just stood in its favourite phone box. And then underneath it, a photo of the phone box with no goose but some flowers.
Just to make sure you understand what's happening.
Yeah.
It should just be captioned like "Never forget."
Oh, poor goose. Right. No, we're all very sad about the dead goose, honest.